Welcome to this edition of Inside Story. My name is OC Vince. On this edition of Inside Story on African Free Press TV, where we report and represent Africa from a refreshing perspective, I'll be talking about the current docking of the Nigerian Senate President. Now, as you may have known, the Senate President of Nigeria was recently docked. And this was something a lot of people were talking about. I'm not here to argue in support or against anybody. I am not a politician. However, the focus of this discussion on Inside Story today is to look at who could be next. Now, obviously, we are talking about a new era in Nigeria. We are talking about change in Nigeria. We are saying that nobody is above the law. And for the Senate President to be docked, that means who next to follow? When I say who next to follow, obviously there's a lot of questions about or against certain politicians who are in power or who have recently left power. Without taking sides, we all know that the major parties in Nigeria have got concerns about the issue of the war against corruption. And my concern and my focus today is who will follow next? Or is this a flash in the pan? Or is it just a selective judgment? Is it selective justice against certain people? Are we in the era where we can start to believe in the ethics and the ethos of the justice system in Nigeria, where Nigeria has become a country of laws and not a country of big men? So what it means today, am I correct to say that the recent docking of the Nigerian Senate President would open road and open the way for corrupt government officials to also be docked? With all due respect, we have heard about the allegations by the Rivers State government against their immediate past governor, Chief Rotimi Amaechi, and they are saying that he's got questions to answer about some certain issues that concern fraud or mismanagement during his time. Would we expect to see this gentleman docked, or is this gonna be selective justice? I don't want to use the word poetic justice. I want to use the word selective justice. Now we have the Senate President of Nigeria being docked. Are we looking forward to see other cases? Example, our fantastic EFCC czar, Mr. Lamode. Are we going to see him actually docked? Let's go further. Are we actually expecting to see other people like Chief Fashola, the immediate past Lagos State governor, also being docked because of the allegations about the millions of naira he spent on certain borehole projects, millions of naira he spent on certain website development? Just the same way the czar of the EFCC was accused for, I think, about 1 billion naira or 2 billion naira that they alleged or claimed that he transferred for personal use from monies that were recovered from issues of fraud and financial fraud in Nigeria. As you all know, we are not here to judge any of these gentlemen. They are all still innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of justice or court of law in Nigeria. Just like the Senate President was docked, he's still innocent. The same way Chief Rotimi Amaechi is still innocent. The same way the boss of the EFCC, Mr. Lamode, is still innocent. But the bottom line here is Nigerians. Is this a beginning of a new phase that Nigeria is no longer a country of big men, but a country of law? We are looking for the kind of Nigeria where we stop building on certain superheroes or superhumans. We are looking for a Nigeria where we believe in strong, powerful institutions. Because once we have strong, well-structured, well-managed institutions, the system can take care of itself. We are looking at a Nigeria where you do something wrong, you face the music of the law. No longer in Nigeria, where the powerful men cannot go to court, where the powerful men use the gaps in the legal system to avoid being docked. So now, the Nigerian Senate president has been docked, and he was gracious by actually allowing himself to be docked. Yes, he was gracious, because if you look at the Nigerian governance and issue of justice, men like him would use every possible way to avoid being docked. And on the other side, it's a fantastic record for President Muhammadu Buhari also. Obviously, I'm not saying he's involved because he said he's not involved. But let's say the presidency is involved. So obviously, it means that he is doing something good, something new. That powerful men and powerful women can actually be docked to answer for themselves. So I give it to the President Muhammadu Buhari regime for being able to actually allow the due course of justice to take its path. However, the same government must make sure that other powerful men are brought to justice, that they all have their days in court, so nobody can accuse the government or the governance or the presidency of selective justice. Not selective justice. Let's have fair, balanced, equitable justice. That will matter in Nigeria. That will take us forward. Thank you for watching this edition of Inside Story. Remember, this is African Free Press TV, where we report Africa from a refreshing perspective to you. Remember, you can like our Facebook page, Facebook.com/African Free Press, or you can follow us on our Twitter handle at AfricanFreePress.com. Or also, you can check out our website, www.africanfreepress.com. Remember, I'm your host on this edition of Inside Story. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.